Outstanding, Miller. You got the frame up on my saloon.
Glad you like it, Mr. Earp. The whole place is coming along pretty good.
Anything I can do to help speed things up?
A few more hands would be nice. I can stop by the mining camp up in the mountain if you don't mind some Mexican and Chinese men working.
I don't mind at all, as long as they're willing to work.
I'll take the trip tomorrow. Oh, by the way, Judge stopped by to see you. He brought someone with him. He'll be over at the Mercantile Building.
Good. Very good. I'm going to go talk to him for a minute. Hey, is that a real judge up there?
Oh, what? I just come up here to see how you's doing.
What you think so far?
Well, it looks like something.
Good to see you, Judge.
You too, Wyatt.
Who's this fella?
This is my nephew, Edmund.
Pleased to meet you, Evan.
Likewise, Mr. Earp.
Wyatt, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Well, I've been keeping tabs on you. And you were way down in San Diego and you were doing good. Now what brings you all the way up here?
Living the dream, Judge.
Okay, Wyatt.
Look, San Diego was a way for me to pay for what I really wanted to do.
Own your own saloon. I get it.
Judge, I'm going to own my own town. It's almost here.
Wyatt, that sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, come on now. You were in Tombstone. What do you think it was that held me and my brothers back?
Cowboys?
There's always going to be a bad element around. We expect that. What held us back was politics. Answering to the city government, the county government, and all that nonsense.
I truly do understand.
And here I thought that's what you wanted.
Wyatt, everybody comes to the big town thinking the money's going to be easy and quick. Most of them get lost in the liquor and women. And some lose their minds in the opium dens.
And that's why I want you to be my justice of the peace for my town. You've got all that experience.
I do have that.
Evan, what do you do?
Well, I was a bank teller back in San Francisco.
So you're good at counting money.
Sir, I can do that.
So tell me, Evan, have you ever had somebody come in, put a gun in your face, and demand all the money?
Yeah, once or twice I have.
And what did you do?
I gave them the money.
Smart move, Evan. We're going to have a lot of money around here for you to keep in order.
Wyatt, the reason I came up here was to see when you want us for good.
Well, the plan is to finish this saloon, then finish up the hotel. Should take about maybe another 2 more months.
Wyatt, I'll be back up here in 6 weeks, and I'll check on you. And then
I'll be your justice of the peace.
Hey, Miller, you knew that girl?
Can't say that I do.
Hey there. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Waiting.
Waiting on who?
My ma and pa. They're on the train.
There ain't no train that runs through here. At least not yet.
Of course there is.
Hey, if you say so. What's your name?
Martha.
Ain't that a coincidence? When I was a little boy, I had a sister named Martha. Bye-bye, Martha.
Hey, Wyatt.
What do you need?
You know, we could use another shipment of lumber. I can check on that tomorrow when I go up to the camp.
That'll be fine.
Where'd that girl go? Scare her off?
I guess so.
Now, once this town is complete, you are going to take me on the sheriff, correct?
Absolutely. With you, I'll have a good sheriff, an experienced justice of the peace, and an honest banker. It's all coming together, Miller. What the hell was that?
Can't say.
I didn't think there was a rail line around here.
There is a timber carrier. It's about 10 miles from here.
We need to find out what this is about.
Well, you know, the railway coming through here, that could be a good thing, seeing how we're trying to build a town.
Maybe. Maybe not. They could be troublemakers. They could be trying to tap into something they ain't there to tap into.
You know this fella?
I'm guessing you from that black train.
You guessed right.
You got a name?
I'm Emmett Black.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Well, have you ever seen a storm come out of nowhere in the middle of the day?
Sure.
Then you know me. You ever heard of the black train?
I've seen a lot of trains. Most of them actually are black.
Who you looking for?
Your name Miller?
It is?
The same Miller that used to be marshal in Bakersfield?
The same? You got a warrant?
Hold on right there. He asked you about a warrant.
We don't need such things.
You get off my property. Miller?
You're a sight for sore eyes. Sure is good to see you.
Likewise, Judge Parker.
Come on in and have a seat. How you been doing?
Well, doing mighty fine, Judge Parker. Thank you, mighty fine.
That telegram you sent me, there was something you mentioned about extra discussion we needed to have.
Yes, sir, Judge Parker. I received a very unexpected communication all the way from California.
California? Who from?
Would you believe Wyatt Earp?
Wyatt Barry Stapp Earp.
I do believe, unless there's other fellas out there calling themselves Wyatt Earp.
Considering the people that Wyatt Earp runs with, you just never can tell.
So Mr. Earp's fishing.
So what's he want?
Something about a special assignment. Very big pay.
Special assignment. I bet so. I bet it's a special assignment. So special they couldn't get anybody in California to do it.
You may be right, Mr. Parker, but I also believe I've got a spot of vacation coming up.
Yeah, you've got a lot of vacation time saved up. I don't know how you do it. You round up these dangerous individuals and never fire a shot.
Well, most people on the reservation, they have a different way of seeing things. They're not so much in a hurry to be dead.
Well, this potential assignment with Wyatt Earp. Now, suppose you get all the way out there and y'all can't work things out.
Well, he says he'll cover expenses, regardless.
Well, that sounds like a fair shake, but now, if you do make the trip, you think you'll be going through Colorado?
I am planning on it.
Didn't you tell me that when you tried to serve those warrants on the Salinas brothers that they hightailed it to Colorado?
Yes, sir, I did. I was told they were in the mountains right past Denver.
Might you consider wrapping that case up when you're out there?
That would be a good idea, Judge.
Miss Whitfield, I must say, when I found out that you and Mason were going to be the ones working on this assignment, I was quite pleased.
Thank you, Mr. Earp.
I don't believe you were working with the Pinkertons last time we met.
That is correct, Mr. Earp. When Mason heard that the agency hired its first female detective, he telegraphed me immediately. I believe it took Mr. Pinkerton less than an hour to reach his decision once he received my call.
Makes sense. Margaret is the best investigative reporter I've ever worked with.
When I worked with you before, Mr. Earp, I was employed by the Philadelphia Inquirer.
So, Mr. Earp, what is the exact nature of this assignment?
Well, about the black train.
Yes, sir. Now, I've seen a great many trains in my travels. And the majority of those trains were black.
I don't want to come across as some crackpot believing in old campfire tales until I saw it myself.
I believe I can follow your thoughts on that, Mr. Earp. Every frontier on the border of unknown territory begins to develop its own mythology.
Right. And it wasn't until I saw what I saw that I became concerned.
What exactly did you see, Mr. Earp?
I was in the middle of the town I'm having built, talking to my construction foreman. We heard a train whistle close by, which was strange, because the nearest rail line's 10 miles away. I walked up the hill, and there it was.
So you saw this black train?
Correct. And there was a gunfight.
Was anyone hurt?
My foreman took a bad hit. I fired at the intruders. They must have hightailed it when I laid on feet.
And the foreman?
Well, when the smoke cleared, he was gone.
In what way was he gone?
Gone as in, I was the only one left on the street.
Mr. Earp, did you happen to be drinking that day?
No. Yeah. You two probably think I lost my mind way up here in the middle of nowhere.
From what I've heard, Mr. Earp, this black train is some newer version of the story of the journey of the newly departed. The Greeks had their ferryman across the river Styx. The Bible has Elijah in the sky with his chariot of fire. In the west is a black train that transports the soul to heaven or hell.
What would you like the Pinkerton agency to do for you?
I want for your feudal proof this train exists and where it's stationed, if at all possible.
If it's possible, we will find it. Shall we interview the crew as well?
That would be a great idea.
All right, Mason. I can take the western flank of the Rockies if you'll cover the eastern edge.
What's your thinking on this, Mason?
I think you probably had way too much firewater and passed out in the middle of your town. Please note, I did say probably. As such, I will personally contact the tribes on the eastern range.
You mean Indians?
Yes. They know the legends of these lands go much farther back than we do. And they may have knowledge that will help us.
Mr. Reeves, I want to thank you for coming all the way up here. I hope it wasn't too much of a chore.
Not at all. I like exploring.
I'm asking you want to know why I sent for you.
Well, your telegram was kind of vague. Something about a special assignment.
First, I'd like to tell you it's an honor to have you here. Come now. Marshal, over 1,000 felony arrests? That number is correct, isn't it?
Well, that number just surpassed 2,000. I reckon I'll be retired when I make 3,000.
How on earth? You must never sleep.
I'm pretty good at what I do.
It seems so. You know, I was a lawman once. Of course, my career was nowhere near as extraordinary as yours. How long have you been a lawman?
I've been a deputy U.S. Marshal with the West District of Arkansas since '75.
I took my first law job the year before that in Wichita.
Wichita can be a rough town.
Dodge City was rougher. Hey, that's one thing I remember about those old days. It wasn't a good paying job.
Mr. Earp, was there another reason you sent for me, besides my arrest totals?
I was also told that you were a good detective. I can understand why you give someone that impression.
So what exactly is this assignment?
My construction foreman was promised a job of sheriff once my town opened up.
All right then.
Train took him.
Was there some kind of falling out between you two?
No.
Well, why'd he leave?
His name's Miller. He was taken by the train.
This was a prison train, maybe?
Mr. Reeves, there's a hill near my town. On the other side of that hill is where this train appeared.
I mean, these are details and all, but...
There's no tracks there.
You almost had me there for a minute, Mr. Earp. So, this black train shows up and leaves with your man Miller.
That is what I saw.
Something tells me there's more to this story.
Correct. There was a gunfight.
Between who?
Tall guy in a black duster. He came into town, started shooting me and Miller.
So Miller was shot.
I don't know.
I took cover. There was a lot of shooting. Once the smoke cleared, Miller was gone.
And what about the man with the black duster?
He was gone too, along with the train.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Mr. Earp, I sincerely hope you didn't bring me all this way to tell me about some ghost story. Ooh, phantom train coming to take your soul away.
I'll give you $1,000 cash advance.
All right, I'm listening.
The assignment is to find this black train. Tell me how to find it. You do that, I'll give you another 1,000.
In all total, that's more than what I make in a year.
I imagine.
And what if I don't find it?
You still get your advance.
I don't want you to waste that kind of money, Mr. Earp.
I don't feel like I will, Marshal. Do we have a deal?
I reckon we do.
I'm Nady. Blackfoot.
Mason, Aztec.
Aztec. That's a first for me. Have a seat. Can't help notice that Pinkerton badge. You working for them?
I do.
Things are moving forward a bit, aren't they?
Slowly but surely, they are.
Pleased to meet you, but seeing you makes me think of trouble. Are you hunting someone?
Something, actually.
And that is?
A black train.
A black train. Does this train belong to a railroad company?
I don't think so. The engineer is also the owner, I believe.
What makes you think I would know something about this train?
Well, I know the women in the tribe usually know everything that's going on. A lot of people are afraid of this train. Say it takes people away.
Years ago, a terrible fever swept through our tribe.
For the settlers, I imagine.
So many people were lost. We were told that they left on the black train.
Which way was it going?
Towards the high mountains. Didn't make any sense. The tracks ended only a few miles up.
This train, with a load of sick people, headed up into the mountains.
No, Mason. These people already died.
Okay. Spirit story then.
10 of our men rode after the train to find out what happened to our people. Only one came back.
Did he tell you what happened?
Something very strange happened in those mountains. That man came back talking nonsense about giant locomotives and mountains that moved.
Did his party catch up with the black train?
They did. A little town way up in the cold. The engineer called it dungeon.
That man that came back, he still live around here? Would I be able to speak with him?
He was never right in the head after that. He died a couple of years ago.
That is a shame.
He did give us directions on how to find that place. A map of sorts.
Has anybody tried?
No, not from our tribe. We lost too many people, Mason.
I understand. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, would I be able to see this map?
You can, but only if I can give you a strong warning. A warning that I pray that you will heed. For your safety and your sanity, stay.
It is not wise to sneak up on people out here. I have a rifle, and if you cause trouble, I will hit you in the head.
Sounds like it might hurt.
That would be the intention. Who are you?
I call myself Preacher Man.
Your occupation is not your name.
Ma'am, I know these parts pretty well. I might be able to help you find what you're looking for.
I'm looking for a train, specifically the black train.
I'm gonna guess you're not just looking for a ride. What you are looking for is a vessel of fear and misery that roams these parts.
So you have heard of it?
Well, anybody who's sat around a campfire with folks has heard of it. There it is.
I I suppose you think you're clever.
I ain't never quite figured that out. I see by your badge, you're a detective.
Yes, I am employed by the largest detective agency in
I
California.
am familiar with the Pinkertons. This is kind of an odd case for them, isn't it?
With sufficient remuneration, the Pinkertons will take on any case.
Sounds like a bounty hunter.
Somewhat, but we don't have to bring him in dead. So how many times have you seen this train?
Come on now, who am I talking to here?
Margaret Whitfield, lady detective.
Well, congratulations and all that. You mean how many times with my own eyes?
Yes.
Hundreds.
Who runs it?
Man's name, Emmett Black. He's the engineer, and he's always with it.
And who does Emmett Black report to?
No. Can't go into all that. What I will do for you is recount for you every single time I seen the Black train. That I can remember, if you've got the time.
I am here.
What little nugget of wisdom can we give you?
You two are both engineers.
Yep, Russ knew riding the rails, yeah.
The Pinkerton Detective Agency has been hired to find the Black train. From those looks, I guess you know what I'm talking about.
It ain't something we talk about. Ghost stories and all.
So you believe the train is haunted?
We don't think much about it at all.
But both of you have seen it.
Oh hell yeah, we seen it.
Mostly at night, around switch yards, that type of thing.
It's going one way, going t'other.
Can you give me any details?
Not too many. It's always running dark.
Meaning?
Meaning it's always running without its lights. The only reason we seen it is because our headlights was outlining it.
Did you ever see the train in the day?
I saw it once, early morning. Still have nightmares about that.
Why would you have nightmares?
Well, that locomotive was big as a mountain. Kid you not.
Bigger than your locomotive?
Why don't you tell her what you were doing about the time you seen the locomotive?
Well, it may have been about that time that I was partaking in a good amount of peyote.
I see.
So do you know where this black train is stationed?
Well, yeah.
Way up in the mountains.
Place called Dungeon.
Would you be able to take me there?
Nobody goes there. You ain't got no business going there yourself.
Can you at least tell me where it is?
I suppose, but there ain't no rail lines that run through it.
Then how do they station the black train there?
Don't know, but it's there anyways.
Miss Whitfield, you sent me a telegram.
Yes.
What did you find?
I searched the western edge of the Rockies. On several occasions, I saw a black locomotive hauling a handful of yellow passenger cars. These were on train lines that the map described as out of use.
Did you ever see a station?
Once, in a very remote location. It was most peculiar. I never saw it loading water, and there were only 2 men.
Did you talk to them?
Yes. They were not affiliated with any known railroad company. And they said they were looking for me.
They don't know what
Running a train?
The engineer called himself Emmett Black. All he would say was that it was his train and his route. But I did discover another man who claimed to know Mr. Black for a very long time.
What was his name?
He would not say. He called himself Preacher Man. But I am not sure of what religion.
Oh yeah, those have been out there a while. They'll know him.
We're trying to track down a train, Miss Whitfield. You came very close.
I came closer than you think. I also tracked down 2 old railroaders.
Yeah, you have been here.
Mr. Earp, I do endeavor to locate people who've been where I have not.
I bet those girls know the story.
Oh, they did. And the name of the town where this train is stationed. It's called Dungeon. Apparently spelled D-U-N-J-U.
Not a very hospitable name for a town.
Mason, I noticed the name of that town piqued your interest. You know where it is?
Couldn't put you right on the mile. But pretty close.
Those engineers only had a general location.
Think you could find it?
After hearing that name? Yes, I can. But what? Natives have a different view of the world than most white folks. We have holy places. We have places where you live. And we have places of death.
Let me guess.
Dungeon is square in the middle of that place.
So you have been there.
My people have.
What they find?
That was a long time ago. They explored, and a lot of them died. They never went back.
So you wouldn't go there?
No, sir. I don't think I would.
What about you, Miss Whitfield?
Yes, I would. But I would prefer to not go alone.
I'll provide whatever security you think is necessary.
Mr. Earp, I wish you would have told me the Pinkertons were on this case too.
I figured you might have a different approach than the Pinkertons.
Did they find the train?
They found the exact location of the train. Next is right in there to put your eyeballs on.
I guess you won't be needing me then.
One of the Pinkertons is a native. He refused to go anywhere near the location.
Guess this old ghost story scared them all.
The other Pinkerton detective is a woman. She's strong-minded, strong-willed, but she refused to ride in alone.
Send her on the rails then.
There's no access. I need you to ride with her for security. Get her back safe, and I'll give you the other $1,000.
I'll do it.
Marshal, I honestly don't know what you're getting into.
I don't see how you would, having never been there.
There's something else. You see, the day the train took Miller, I saw something else. Something I can't get out of my head.
What was that?
I saw a little girl sitting on the bench. I told her she needed to run along. She ought not to be out there by herself. So she left.
What's so unusual about that?
Marshal, she was my sister.
Your sister?
She's been dead for years, decades.
You sure?
Once you get to where this train is stationed in the Rockies, and you're convinced it's just the right train,
Yeah?
this can never be repeated anywhere, no matter what. I want you to torch the town.
Wait, what? What if there's other people there?
Look, once you identify the train, you can make a decision. I ain't asking you to kill everybody. Just destroy the town and the train.
Look, I'll get you a Pinkerton lady there and back. But the other part about this whole...
If you get the last part done, you'll leave here with $5,000. I've got a sickening feeling inside that if I don't destroy this train, it's going to destroy me.
What time did Emmett say he'd be back?
Gus, you know he never tells us the time, just the date.
So what was the date again? I can't remember.
So what's the point of telling you if you can't remember?
Now, Rose, why can't you just tell him? Can't you see he's getting agitated?
Shut your trap, Jim.
Nobody asked you, did they?
Don't push her, fellas.
Why not? It's our only form of entertainment around here.
Town of Dungeon. No train.
That must be the saloon. Someone in there will know what's going on.
But you'd better go in alone. I'll be the watchman.
How long have you been a marshal?
About 16 years, give or take.
Someone might recognize you. I'll go in and ask around. Might be a while. Am I interrupting something?
You just get off the train?
No, I rode.
Now you see there? We can leave. We don't have to wait for Emmett and his damn train.
Jim, you have to wait for Emmett.
Would that be Emmett Black?
Who are you? What is your business with Emmett?
My name is Margaret Whitfield. I'd like to ask him a few questions.
She sounds like the law.
No. I'm an investigator.
You're taking a big risk being here, lady.
I hope not. I don't mean to cause any trouble. So why do they call you Rustling Jim?
It's funny you should ask that, detective. What brings a Pinkerton down here?
I'd like to know about this place. Who's here? Why they're here? What are they doing?
Well, you're in the right place to find out. I suppose you want to learn about me, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
See, I rustled cattle, sheep, goats, all across the Southwest. Hundreds, thousands a head. Took them, moved them all over. 3 of your buddies decided to follow me one day. They're little silver eagles. They followed me, all right. Right off the edge of that cliff. I don't know how, but I woke up here. It seems as good a place as any to pass the time.
So you came here on the Black Train?
Man picked me up, said he could take me here. Said I didn't have to pay my debts. Said it'd be a place to stay for a while. He lied to me. He said the whiskey was good. He said there was work. And I've been sitting here dealing with these insufferable bar staff
Uh-huh.
longer than I care to remember.
And bad whiskey, and you're drinking it anyway.
Not much else to do. You'll see.
So you did not see anything of those agents that you somehow ran off the cliff?
I don't see him here.
The rustler over there has been here longer than me.
And the gambler came after you?
Correct.
Do you expect the rustler to leave ahead of you?
I would hope so.
Sounds like you don't like him.
He just keeps rambling and rambling about all his rustling.
And you would rather keep to yourself.
In this environment, I would much rather keep to myself.
I understand that. How did you end up operating this place?
It's a partnership.
With you and Mr. Black?
Myself and Iris.
And this is all yours then?
It belongs to Mr. Black, just like everything here.
Of course. How did you wind up here?
I'm sure the Lady Pinkerton would like to know.
I would.
Was married once.
Once?
Mm-hmm. He was a woodsman.
Mm-hmm.
Done me wrong.
What did you do?
So I skinned him with his own hunting knife. Made myself a purse.
I bet you got more than a purse out of that.
I got an entire luggage set.
And you obviously have some survival skills.
I do.
Where did you go with that luggage and that hunting knife?
Out west, wherever west was then.
And what is your story?
Well, I came from out east,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to help with an orphanage.
An orphanage, like all the abandoned, unwanted children. I've written about them.
Yes.
Conditions are pretty bad.
Right.
Haven't changed since Dickens.
It was absolutely horrific conditions and a miserable place to be for all involved.
Of course.
I had been there forever.
So you were one of the operators.
Right.
So you were part of the situation that was very disadvantageous for the youngins.
Yeah, I chose to burn it down.
Really? So the children burned as well?
Unfortunately.
And that was your intention? How did you expect to burn it down without burning the children?
Well, I was to be executed. I was brought here, whatever you want to call that. Emmett Black came and swooped me over to his train.
And he brought you here?
Yes.
That's why we're all sitting at separate tables. None of us trust each other.
Why not?
Look around. Do you see anyone here that would be trustworthy?
If everyone rides the same train to the same destination and there are no distinctions made on behavior or
class or wealth or any of the usual standards, then perhaps this is a true place of equality.
We're all waiting for Mr. Black. So in that respect, everyone in here is equal.
Is that Mr. Black?
I would hope so, seeing as his train's the only one that makes it up here.
Do you think he would be willing to talk to me?
He'll talk to you.
Come on now.
Mr. Black,
That's correct.
I'm Margaret Whitfield with the Pinkerton Detective Agency.
I've seen you.
Have you? May I ask where?
All and up and down the range. You seem to get around.
You have a good eye.
I thought you was aiming some type of weapon.
No, only a spyglass.
All right, detective. What was you talking to the people in the other room about?
How long they've been here, how they got here. Small talk while I was waiting for you.
So what you want to ask me?
Mr. Black, you have hornswoggled a lot of people into believing that you and your train are phantoms that roam the West. You've become the P.T. Barnum of the Rockies.
What do you mean by that?
Are you evil, Emmett?
I got a job to do, and I do it.
Doing your duty? Wyatt Earp says you were shooting at him.
Sometimes you got to get people's attention. So you really don't believe in me, do you?
You have crafted an extremely elaborate hoax. I very much admire the ingenuity, but I would like to ascertain the truth.
You know what?
Please tell me.
I have met you before. Way back.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah. That was in Philadelphia. You was just a little thing, Magpie.
Where did you hear my childhood nickname?
I knew, but I wasn't looking for you. I was looking for your sister. Your sister's name was Tabitha. Poor little bitty thing. I think it was typhoid, wasn't it? Well then, I'm going to have to be headed out in a little bit. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Where did she?
She was only with me for a little while.
Goodness, thought you might have gone on vacation or something.
I acquired quite a bit of useful information.
Is that our train?
I'm sure it is.
Then it's best if we move on out of here. You up for another ride?
We need to leave this place now.
Mason, I figure you'd be gone by now.
I just stopped in to say goodbye.
You'll have me sign some papers for the agency, I suppose. Marshal, I believe we're square.
Yes, we are. Now, someone told me there'd be a fine dinner tonight, and I figured I would just have something to eat before I head out.
Help yourself. We'll sit up in the saloon. Kind of eat when you get ready to kind of thing.
See, I knew there was a reason I hung around.
Well, this certainly was a different assignment, Mr. Earp.
I imagine it was.
If you ever need me, I'm sure I can make myself available.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Marshal.
Ma'am, likewise.
If my travels ever take me to Arkansas, I will look you up.
Well, please do. I'm sure my wife would love to meet you, as long as I tell her of all the things that took place here today.
You think she'll believe it?
Well, let's just say she's going to have additional questions.
Why don't y'all help yourselves? I'll be with you shortly.
Well, hello, Wyatt.
Judge? Nathan?
Everything looks pretty good. Except where you gonna bunk us tonight? In that hotel?
It's next, right after the saloon. It's almost finished.
Well, I imagine you know what you're doing.
Anybody seen my brother Virgil around? He's supposed to be getting in today.
How long has it been?
Too long.
Of course, I'm only here for the food. Long ride.
Well, help yourself. It's set up in the saloon. I'll be there in a bit.
Hello there. Haven't seen you around.
I ain't never been here before.
What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse? Jesse what?
James.
Pretending to be outlaws. That's a fun game, isn't it?
I ain't no outlaw, mister.
Whoa, whoa now. I didn't say you were.
That was my daddy.
I reckon old Jesse James got killed, 20 years ago. Well, you better run on home now. Ma's probably worried about you.
Deacon. I remember you.
Okay. Well, I guess it's good I'm memorable.
You remember this fella from San Francisco, Nathan?
No, I don't.
But I already don't like him.
It's best not to talk rough about people you don't even know, boy.
Don't flinch, Nathan. This rattlesnake's dangerous.
I got nothing against you. Look what you made me do.
What you doing here, Shanita?
Just trying to stay alive, Bobby.
Yeah, you're gonna need this.
What you know, Maxwell?
They shot the judge. Killed Nathan, too.
They killed the judge.
Yeah, they knew each other before.
What do you see?
Two of their guns coming down the street. Gonna be some killing.
What's Emmett do?
What's that in his hand?
Looks like a book.
Pull out where I can see you better.
All together on 3. One, 2, 3.
I'm hit. Get the hell out of here, Bass! Give that to your wife and kids!
Where's that other Pinkerton?
I saw him run off. Not his time either. It's gotta be somebody's.
I hurt bad, Wyatt. Don't move me.
Come on now. Y'all are pissing me off.
They don't know what they're doing.
Miss Whitfield, what are you doing?
Should have killed her back in dungeon.
Instead, here we are.
Let's see. Whitfield. This is unusual.
Book says it can go either way. Well, I guess it's my choice. Looks like you about gone.
Finish it, Emmett.
That's mine!
I gotta know. What happens?
Don't worry, Wyatt. It ain't your time.
You won't see me for a long, long time.
Looks like Emmett has a plan. There's a plan for everything.
Make no mistake, we will meet again.
Well, now tell me, how was it to work with Wyatt Earp?
Judge, I believe he was scared.
Scared? Scared of what?
The unknown. I'm thinking.
Well, we all got to deal with that sometime.
I must say, it's good to be home.
You mean to tell me Wyatt Earp didn't try to get you to stay on permanently with them?
He might have hinted, but I promised you I'd be back.
Yeah, you did, and I appreciate you following up on that. I wouldn't bring this up, but I got an interesting telegram from Texas while you were gone.
From Texas, you say?
From judge that handles the East Texas District, right across the state line.
That would be Judge Wheeler.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine, and he's a good man.
So let me guess where this line of conversation is headed.
Oh, hell, I'm having fun with this. You gotta let me finish this. Charles tells me you put an inquiry in wanting to know if he had a position like this one, but over in his district.
Well, now, Judge, it was just an inquiry.
It just gets the gears up here turning. Bass, you've been with me for 16 years. During that time, I've never been disappointed. I've always been impressed with your abilities, your professionalism, and your performance.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I even turned a blind eye to that whiskey delivery business you had going there on the reservation. So what are you looking for, Marshal?
Judge, I was looking for a good payday.
And you got that?
I did.
All right, then. Let's get to work.
See you tomorrow.
I'll pick you up at 8 o'clock in the morning and take you to the set, Mr. Earp.
That'll be fine.
Good night, sir.
Well, if it isn't my old friend, Mr. Black. What was your first name?
Emmett.
It's good to see you, Mr. Emmett.
I doubt that.
What can I do for you, sir?
Time to go.
Mr. Black, please give me just a little while longer. I'm not quite ready.
Get your affairs in order. I'll be back this evening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Black. I'll be ready.
Yours to stay, David Reeves. Forgive us our gifts, we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, power, and glory. Amen.
Where we headed, Mr. Black?
I don't do the judging. I just do the delivering.
I'll be damned.